This is a 20-minute stretch routine for your lower body, hips, and core. If you have a yoga block and a strap to bring with you, that'll be great to help you get in and out of some of the stretches. And if not, you can also use a pillow or a belt or something similar. To start, you're going to be on your knees, butt towards your heels, rocking side to side. If you can't get down that far, grab your block, place it underneath your butt. Next stretch, flip your toes underneath. Same stretch, now with your toes folded under. Again, if that's not comfortable, grab a block, place that underneath your butt, rocking side to side. Next, shifting here into a high cobra upward dog. You want to focus on keeping your arms locked out, hips down. If you need to bend your arms, go right ahead. Otherwise, lock that out. Looking up to the ceiling, then rocking to your left, and then rocking to your right. From here, you're going to shift back to child's pose, feet together, knees wide. Stretch your arms out in front of you, pushing your butt down towards your heels. Walk your hands over to the left, taking your right hand over your left hand, so you get a side stretch. And switch to the other side. Walk your hands to the right, left hand over right. Next stretch, right knee up, left knee down. Bring your hands up over your head, keeping your core tight. You're going to hinge forward with a slight back bend, looking up towards the ceiling. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist, and lean over to the right side to get a side body stretch. Still hinging forward, keeping your back straight. Back to center. Switch, right leg down, left leg up. Both hands up. Hinge forward, looking up with a slight back bend, keeping your core tight. Left hand grabs your right wrist, leaning over to the left side. Come back up to center, switch, left leg down, right leg up. Hinge forward, both hands up. You're going to take your left hand onto your left hip and take your right hand, palm facing the ground, and curl back. If you can get your hand down your hamstring, that's fine too. Make sure you keep your core tight here. Come up, both hands up. Now, take your right hand, place it onto your left hamstring or butt, whatever you can reach. You can also just keep it here on your right hip, and then curl your left hand back. And come up, switch. Right leg down, left leg up. Both hands up, hinging forward. You're going to take your left hand, left hip, curl that right hand back. Again, if you can get down your hamstring, great. If not, hands on the hip is perfectly fine. Make sure you keep your core tight in this back bend. And come up, both hands up, switch. Right hand on your hip or hamstring, curl that left hand back. And come up and switch. Left leg down, right leg up. If you have that block or pillow, take it, put it outside of your left foot. And then from here, you're going to walk your hands back so that you're sitting down onto that block with your right hip. And if you don't have a block, you can just sort of hold yourself in this position. But with that block or pillow there, you're then going to flex your right foot and then hinge forward. You can grab your thigh, shin, or foot. That's great. Or just keep your hands down to the side. Get a hamstring stretch here, keeping that toe flexed up. Good, come up, grab that block, switch sides, left leg up, block outside of your right foot, and slowly walk back onto the block. So your left hip is on the block, extending that left leg, flexing the left foot, and folding forward, wherever your body can grab onto. Or just keep your hands down to your side, flexing that foot. And come up. Next stretch, you're going to be up in the plank position with your block off to the left side. From here, you're going to take your left leg, bring your left knee in between your hands with your left foot outside of your right hand. Reposition that block so it's underneath your hip for pigeon pose. So the goal with this stretch is try to avoid being open here and dropping that right hip down so it's square with the left, so that your right knee is squarely on the mat. You might be starting off here, and that's fine. Eventually the goal is to get here. So slowly rocking side to side, squaring off those hips, and then fold down. If you can't get all the way down to the mat, wherever you can is fine. I'm going to stay here for a few seconds. Again, small rock side to side. Come on up. You can either keep your hands off to your side, or if you have the range of motion, you're going to take your hands onto your left leg and extend back, looking up, keeping your core tight. And release. Both hands down, flip that right toe under, shoot the left leg back, shift the block over to your right side, and then bring your right knee between your hands with the right foot outside of the left hand. Reposition that block so it's underneath your right hip, extend the left toes, slow rock side to side. And then when you're ready, fold on down. Small rock side to side, dropping that left hip down. And now come on up. Again, you can either have your hands out to either side, or if you have it in your range of motion, up on your leg. Back extension, keeping your core tight, looking up. Good. Hands down, flip that left foot under, shoot the right leg back. Next stretch series, you're going to have your left leg folded in, right leg extended out. This is where we can use our strap. You're going to take that strap, wrapped around your right leg, and the goal here is keeping that right foot pointing straight up. So you're going to internally rotate your hip so that right foot is straight up. And from here, using the strap, folding forward. You can reach out all the way out to your foot, great. You can also just hold on to your calf here, flexing forward, stretching out the hamstring. Come on up. We're going to counter rotate here, both hands over to your left side, folding down. And coming up, Taking your right hand, placing on your left knee, left hand comes up, curling towards your right foot. Use your right hand on your left knee to support your torso and your weight so you can lean in a little bit further into that stretch. Come on up, left hand down to the ground, right hand up. You're going to thread the needle here, bring your right arm under, and fold forward as far as you comfortably can. You can get your head down to the floor, great. If not, wherever your range of motion allows you. And come up and switch sides. So left leg out, right leg in, grab our strap, towel, and wrap it around our foot and fold forward. And if you don't have that strap, you can just as easily grab onto your shin, keep your hands on your knees, fold forward wherever your range of motion allows you. Make sure that left foot is rotated in so your toes are pointing straight up. And come up, counter rotate to your right, both hands down, folding forward. And coming up, left hand, right knee, right hand comes up, reaching towards your left foot. And come out of it, right hand down, left hand up, thread the needle, counter rotate, and fold down. And come up. Next stretch, we're going to be on our backs. We're going to take our right leg, fold it over your left leg, grabbing onto your right foot with your left hand. Then your right hand is going to push your right knee away from your body. Bit of a hip opener here. And then release that stretch. Next one, with our legs in the figure 4 position, we're going to take our right hand, weave it between the hole in your figure 4, take your left hand, wrap it around your knee, interlock your fingers, and then bring your head back. If you can't bring your head all the way down to the ground, then grab your block to support your head to loosen the stretch a little bit. Then from here, small rocks side to side. And release. Fold your left leg up in the figure 4 position. Take your right hand, hold your left foot in place. Left hand pushes that left knee out and away from you. Then release. If you needed your block before, let's get that back into position behind your head. Left hand threads the needle. Right hand comes around. Interlock your fingers over your knee. Head back. And small rocks side to side. And release. Next stretch, you're going to take your right leg, over your left leg and drop your legs down to the right side. You're going to use the weight of your right leg to push your left leg down to the ground. Come up and switch. Drop your right leg. Left leg goes over top the right. Drop your legs over to the left. Good. Unwind. Keeping your legs in the same position with the left leg wrapped over the right leg. You're going to drop your legs back over to the right side, taking your right hand on top of your left leg. Left hand comes up, counter rotate over to your left, pushing down your left leg with your right hand, left arm extended over to the side. And unwind. Left leg down, right leg crosses over, dropping your legs over to the left. Left hand goes on top of right leg, right hand comes up, counter rotates to the right side. And release. Now with both of your legs extended out in front of you, you're going to bring your left knee up to your chest. One full crossover, take your right hand on top of your left leg, pushing that down. Left hand comes up, rotating to your left and looking to your left. And switch, unwind, left leg straight, right leg crosses all the way over, left hand on top of right knee, pushing that to the ground, right hand comes up, counter rotating to the right. And unwind. Next stretch is going to be on our stomach with our arms extended out to the side. We're going to take our left leg, cross it over to the right side for scorpion stretch. The goal is to get that left foot down to the ground. So wherever you can get that down, that's fine. And switch. Right leg crosses over. And unwind.